is a special day in Illinois. It's the first day of November. This is a month that we always remember and never forget. Veterans Day will be November 11th, 11/11/11 this year. And it's important that as we go through this month, we pay special attention to taking good care of those who have borne the battle. And that's what Abraham Lincoln said in the Civil War a long time ago, that it's the duty of all of us on the home front to take good care of those who have borne the battle and take care of their families. And our state tries to do many different things to help our veterans. We owe them a permanent debt of gratitude. Whether they're young, returning from Iraq or Afghanistan, or whether they've come back from World War II and any other conflict that we've had that our country's been involved in, we have a mission as citizens, all of us, to take good care of our veterans. So our state, some years ago, as I think began in 2006, began a special scratch-off lottery ticket called Veterans Cash. I remember passing this bill as Lieutenant Governor. It passed at a minute before midnight, the deadline. It was a very important law to get passed because this ticket, all the proceeds are used to help our veterans in particular important areas. And today we'll talk a little bit about those who have been helped along the way, the organizations that have been involved. $9.5 million has been raised over the past several years to help our veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, veterans who are homeless, veterans who need health care, veterans who need any kind of assistance with respect to disability. So these are very important missions that we have. They're all of us, not just a department of the government takes care of veterans. It's the duty of the people to take and embrace those who have gone forward and defended our democracy. So there's no easier way to help than to get one of these tickets. I've bought them every single year. Win or lose, you win. You win by helping our veterans. And this year there's some developments we'll talk about with our new director of the lottery, Michael Jones. We'll unveil the ticket officially in a moment.
Thank you, Governor. This is an exceptional day because this is really the basis of why lotteries exist. Before there was a government strong enough to coerce taxation, governments used lotteries to raise funds for great public goods. The governor passed the law at midnight. When he was lieutenant governor, Benjamin Franklin had to take out an entire Quaker city council in Philadelphia back in the 18th century. Quakers who didn't drink, he took them to a tavern, convinced them to do a lottery to buy cannon for the protection of Philadelphia during the French and Indian War. So this legacy goes forward. It's very, very interesting. So now in 8,000 retailers, approximately in the state of Illinois, you can go buy a Veterans Cash instant ticket. You can win up to $40,000. But as the governor said, and Erica said, more importantly, you're helping veterans throughout the state. I would say buy a ticket and give it to a veteran, or buy a ticket and give it to a veterans organization so they can benefit from the proceeds as well as benefiting from the prizes. So as you go out to buy your tickets, remember that there's a $245 million Powerball grand prize as well. And again, the more we do in Illinois with our lottery to make it tangible that people, when they play, that they have an equal, fair chance to win, but if they don't win, that they benefit something they can touch and feel. Well, this way they can hug a veteran and have a chance to win $40,000. Thank you very much.
We also now want to bring forward from the McCormick Foundation. We've worked a lot with the McCormick Foundation. They're Senior Vice President of Philanthropy. He oversees the veterans programs, and that's Don Cooke. Don?
Thank you, Governor. It's really a pleasure to be here today representing the Robert McCormick Foundation. Our benefactor was Robert McCormick, long-term editor, publisher of the Chicago Tribune, but also known as lifelong as Colonel McCormick. He was a citizen soldier, served in World War I as an artilleryman in France, came back to take on his family job in the newspaper business, but never forgot veterans, the people he served with, and military families. We carry this legacy on today. He passed away in 1955 when the foundation was established with his estate in Cantini, which is in Wheaton, Illinois, and also with funds to get this foundation started. And we've carried this legacy on with military families. We host the 1st Infantry Division Museum at Cantini, which is really the legacy of what's called the Big Red One, in which he served. And we've helped veterans from the 1st Division And starting about 3 years ago, we really ramped up our veterans program to help veterans returning from Iraq and Afghanistan dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, family issues, legal issues, and employment. And we're trying to really build a system in Illinois, second to none, to help welcome these folks back into our communities. I want to underscore what Erica said. We see this as an investment, not a thank you, but an investment. These folks come back, they have great skills, courage, commitment to serve. They're much more likely to volunteer in their communities than us normal people. And this is really an enormous resource to strengthen our communities. So we see this work as important. We're thrilled the governor continues to support Veterans Cash. Very important bunch of investments that they're able to make through the lottery, and Superintendent Jones as well. So just want to tell everybody, buy and buy often, and good luck. Maybe you'll win something, but as the governor said, everybody wins. So thank you very much, and start buying those tickets.
Okay, well said there, Don. I really want to thank the McCormick Foundation and all those who are involved in it, because they've really been a great help to this program and many other programs. And as Don mentioned, post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury are the signature injuries of the conflicts we're in now, both in Iraq and Afghanistan. And they don't always have physical manifestations, but they're profound implications for someone's health. So part of our mission of Veterans Cash right from the beginning was to help those who are dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder. It may not happen a few months after you return, it may be a few years or many years after, and it's important that we not forget that we have to work together and help those who need a helping hand.